In this next chapter, we'll take a closer look at race and culture and how it's not only okay to see and identify people through this lens, sometimes, but also what we can learn from others who may be different from us. We start by looking at a cartoon that demonstrates an experience I've had in my life a few too many times.
So I'm looking for Megan-Brette Hamilton. We're supposed to have a meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me. She's a woman wearing an orange shirt. She's above average height. The one with dark hair. Oh, she's nodding. She's nodding her head right now.
I have to ask, why was it so weird for you, or cartoon Laura, to say that I was black?
Yeah. Well, I think for some of the same reasons, it was hard for me to describe my own skin tone, right? Because I think in part, I wasn't socialized into talking about race and have many examples for that, right? I think also I've become aware enough of racial issues to know that there's differences between Black, African American, Caribbean, to figure out, to feel not sure what word I should always be using, right, in reference to somebody's race.
I get that.
Not wanting to offend. So I think that's, yeah, I think those are parts of it.
I get that. I know, even when I talk to some black people, they will say, I don't want to be called black, I'm African American. But then you'll talk to some people and say, oh, no, I'm African American, I'm not black. It's confusing. And I'm sure it's that same way with other races. But yeah, I get it, it's confusing. So maybe you don't know what to say.
Yeah. But not saying anything doesn't seem the answer either.
Yeah, no, I agree. So why do you think that was so different than pointing out that I was a woman?
Well,
Miss Feminist Laura.
yeah, you know me and the woman thing.
Yes.
Well, in part I am woman. I identify as a woman, right?
There's a similarity.
So we share that identity. So it's for some of the same reasons where a woman might be able to, it's different if a woman calls another woman the B word, right? Than if a man calls a woman a B word. When you share an identity, there's more leeway maybe, or more forgiveness, I guess, or less fear of misstepping perhaps. So I think that's part of it. I also think though there's an aspect of privilege that I know we haven't talked about a lot yet, right? And a stigma still around blackness that might be playing into that in a way that being a woman doesn't, at least not for me.
I could see that, yeah.
So I know you've mentioned before that you actually sometimes have people say right out to you, I don't think of you as black.
Oh goodness, yes.
Which
is frustrating sometimes, yeah, because I am black. And that's part of my identity.
And I've never had somebody say to me, I don't think of you as white.
Right. I don't like it. I think it's frustrating. I think sometimes, it just depends on the context, but sometimes I think people are saying that to give me a compliment.
Right.
Oh, no, you're not like the rest of them. You're different.
Right.
And that doesn't feel good.
No.
Because, again, I'm black and we're all part of the same race. And I do think a lot of it comes in, we haven't talked about class yet, but I think, the dialect I speak and maybe the neighborhood I lived in. But I do find it really frustrating that people think it's okay to disregard a very strong part of my identity.
Right.
Now,
I think if somebody said to me, oh, I don't think of you as a woman, that would be insulting.
Exactly.
Because being a woman is a key part of you. Yeah. That I'm proud of.
And I think it's interesting. I think there's a time and place for everything, right? And that's the trick, right? We just talked about it's so confusing. When do you do it? When do you not do it? When do you say it? When do you not say it?
Right.
And I feel like if someone, if it's not necessary, right? So if someone introduced me, here's Megan-Brette, my black friend.
Right.
You don't need to say that. No need to say that. That's not good. But if I was the first African-American Nobel Peace Prize winner, I need you to really recognize that I'm African-American.